I'm Coach Chavez, and I coach the women's varsity soccer team.
My name is Mr. Riley, and this year I coach JV football and freshman baseball.
Randy Walker, head boys basketball coach.
My name is Sarah Whitholm, and I am the head coach for the women's volleyball program here at Boulder Creek.
Hey, I'm Mark Webb. I'm in 11th grade, and I am on the swim team.
I'm Grant Link. I'm a senior, and I play tennis.
My name is Michael Contreras. I'm a senior here at Boulder Creek. Josh Braun. I'm a sophomore, and I play basketball at Boulder Creek High School.
My name is Lindsay Gregory, and I run track and field and also cross country.
I am Zach Brown, and I'm a football player at Boulder Creek High School.
My name is Corey Gillen, and I'm the head wrestling coach.
My name's Ryan Zettel, and I play basketball here at Boulder Creek.
I'm Brianna, and I play softball.
I'm Jeremy Lord, and I coach girls softball. I became a coach because I played high school and college athletics, and the experiences I had I would like to share with other students, and hopefully they can have the same types of experiences that I had.
I wanted to coach because I've been into soccer for about 11 years now, and I love coaching high school soccer. I love interacting with the girls and having a good time, teaching them about the passion of the sport and to become lifelong players of soccer.
I became a coach to get an opportunity to work with students not only within the classroom but also as a student athlete outside of class and get an opportunity to see what kind of talents they have outside the classroom.
I started swim mostly because my friends were on the team, but I didn't realize how many opportunities it would give me and how many more friends I would make.
I started playing tennis because I just took a lesson one day and I fell in love with the sport.
Well, when I came in as a freshman, I initially did it to just get in shape for my basketball sport, which is in the winter. But then I realized that I really liked the coach, I liked the program, and I had fun running. So then I sort of got into it just from there.
I became a coach because my father was a coach, and I grew up in the gym and I love sport, I love competition, I love to see kids grow and do something they love to play. I feel really good about what we accomplished this year. We overcame a lot of adversity and we won the region for a third straight year, which is very difficult to do, and got into the state tournament, which is always our goal.
In the last 6 years, we've accumulated over 130 wins, 2 top 8 finishes at the dual state tournament, 4 top 10 state finishes at the individual state tournament. We have a couple region championships, we've had 3 state champs, and 6 state runners-up. So we've had a lot of success in the brief history as a varsity team.
I think the football team did very well overall. They were able to bond together as a group, come together and gel as an overall team, which made them very successful this year, and I think they tied for a region championship. I'd like for next year's athletes to learn that since we're moving up in divisions next year, we're moving up to Division I, that it's going to take a lot more commitment and sacrifice and learning how to build camaraderie and become a team a lot sooner in the season than later if they want to be successful.
2011, a lot of changes. We're going to Division I, one big division, making a jump. And so looking forward to seeing how the girls are going to rise to the challenge. Well, within our program, we actually have an established study hall for our players. Once a week, they sit down as a team and they work on homework together. So oftentimes the players are tutoring one another. Sometimes it's easy to get so caught up in the sport itself that it's easy to lose the bigger picture. Student athletes, students first, athletes second.
Time management. This year I've definitely had to manage my time with my academics, my athletics, and also my club involvement. I mean, sometimes I just feel like I really need to take a break and just breathe and let things happen, but I definitely think this year has been a big learning experience for me, and I think I've really experienced like the first lessons in life about being on time to places and being depended on for different things.
Our games normally end around like 5:30, so I still have plenty of time to get all my homework done, but leaving school early for like away games is kind of hard because then you have to make up a lesson. Our last game that we played, we won 21-1, and just our team was like really united and we all like kept each other up, and we played an awesome game.
The best thing that's happened for us this year is our game against Valley Vista. They had us down by about 20 runs at one time, and we came back and won the game, and it was almost a turning point for our whole season.
Our team, we won region. I got selected to play in the sophomore all-star game.
When you start playing for Coach Walker, it's a huge jump because he expects a lot. He expects you to do your best.
I want them to take away that they've had a great experience, but probably most importantly that they've done something that's more than just about themselves, and they've taken away lessons that they can apply to life. I think basketball teaches us about the game of life.
One of the greatest benefits for me is getting to interact with kids on a daily basis. You get to take a kid from freshman year to senior year and really see them, grow into an adult, and hopefully, through your program, go on to be productive citizens.
I grew up a lot, seeing how people change, getting relationships with the teachers that you wouldn't think you'd have. They're nice, they're helpful. It's a lot harder than when you're coming up from middle school, but the teachers and everyone here is here to help you, so it all works out in the end.
I'd like for our student athletes to learn that the games that they play, the practices they endure, the camaraderie they build between themselves and teammates can carry over into the real world as far as with their jobs and careers later on in life.
They're all there for you. I mean, they'll help you out, and if you had a hard week at like practice or something and you had a late practice because you got in trouble by the coaches or something and you didn't finish all your work, if you talk to them, they're most likely going to be fine with it. And work hard, that's the only thing. I mean, it does take work. I mean, you're going to have times where you want to quit, but I mean, you just got to just work through it and stay focused.
Our sport requires a lot of work ethic and a lot of physical endurance.
I think tennis is a really powerful sport that has really changed my life. It has taught me how to fight for something that you really like and how to really reach your goal physically and mentally. I think tennis has really helped the problem-solving aspect of my life, and it's taught me a lot of great lessons.
I transferred from Oregon for 1 year. Both schools are actually pretty new, but I feel like Boulder Creek's starting to pick up that tradition. They have more of a winning attitude.
We really work hard and we have a lot of fun, and we're representing Boulder Creek, and we want to compete. We want to compete at the highest level and continue to build a tradition that people really enjoy watching, both on the court and off.
Working with an athlete who struggled with doing a certain thing, a certain task early in the season, and then you see them have some success at that same task later on in the season, just a look on their face when they know that they did something the right way through their hard work.
The boys basketball program is not just about basketball, it's about representing Boulder Creek, that we're part of something bigger than ourselves, and that Boulder Creek will be here when I'm gone, when they're gone, and when their kids are gone. So it's about doing things right and helping the program just get better each and every year.
I've really learned what commitment is and dedication and discipline is, and how through all the challenges that you'll ever face and how that will be worth it at the end. At the end result, it's just so rewarding that it makes it all worth it.
Don't hold back. Sometimes the attitude from 8th grade to freshmen is like, there are people that want to work hard, but like sometimes it's not the cool thing, but really just go in your own way and be yourself and work hard as possible as what you can do. And just make sure to push yourself, and it's a 4 quick years.
This last season, one of the biggest experiences or moments for me was crowning a state champ with Mikey Contreras.
It was just it's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. That feeling, you can't really explain what that feeling is, getting your hand raised at the end.
He had an unbelievable year. Also being crowned the Division I Most Valuable Wrestler for the tournaments, which is a first for our program.
Most outstanding wrestler of Division I tournament. That just puts some icing on the cake.
Parents, I would recommend, as far as things I'd like to say to the parents, we have a lot of high quality and high character type coaches here on our coaching staffs, and believe in them, support them, do whatever it is that you can to provide not only your son or daughter with the means necessary, but put your trust and faith in them that they're going to do the right thing in regards to developing your child not only as an athlete, but a student athlete.
Bring your kids out to the soccer team, your girls with lots of experience or none experience at all. We can definitely use players, and no matter if it's soccer or anything else, just get your kids involved in anything in school.
I mean, just have fun with it. It's a quick 4 years.
Just be supportive of your teenagers if they go out for a sport, and just to the kids, just give it your all and never give up.
Get pumped. That's probably it.